Alright, so you know how to log into Elluminate and you actually know how to get to your classroom. Now, what you have to use in your classroom. Uh, One of the most important tools, obviously, is going to be your writing tool, um, or any tool that allows you to place pictures or write or put any visual effects on this whiteboard that you see to the right here. Um, the first one that I like, since I am a math teacher, I like to use this just a regular writing tool that basically you can use your mouse, or if you have a touch screen, you can use your touch screen as well to write anything you want on the whiteboard. You can also, if you go down to the bottom left-hand side of the whiteboard, you're going to see some different colors, so you can change the actual color of your pen. You can actually even change the width of your pen. So if you want it to be a thicker, whatever you're trying to draw. Then you have some other options here. You're going to see, that was the blue pen. Then you're going to see this, and it even says draws a highlighter stroke on the screen. So it basically just highlights whatever you have already drawn. So if you want to highlight something, you use it to color, or so on and so forth. You also have, you can type on the screen. So you could click on this, click on the screen, and then use your keyboard to type. So let's see if we can. So there we go. And push enter, and it jumps to the next line. If you click on that, you can make a text box on your screen. So if you would be interested in doing something like that. Then there's also some different options as far as creating shapes. So a circle, I could draw a circle on the screen. Again, you have the option of changing the width of the line, or you can change the color of the line. I'm going to jump to another screen. So what you see right here is public screen number 1. I'm going to jump to another. Basically, I'm just ripping off this piece of paper, and I'm going to a new screen. So I can click on this darkened in circle here. That's going to give me a closed in circle. Same thing with the square. Now the square, I can actually draw rectangles as well. So you have an open square, and then if you want to draw a closed in square or rectangle. If you are have to draw a straight line, not good at drawing straight lines, not a problem, because you can actually use there's a straight line tool here. If you click on that, go from one end and then go to the other. You have to hold down the mouse until you are done with the line, and once I let go, I have my straight line. So I could draw nice straight lines. If I wanted to highlight something or point to an item, what I can do is I can click on that, and you'll see this highlighter here. And it just basically is a pointer, just like you would have a pointer basically in the classroom. You could change the option of the pointer to the bottom left hand side. You could change it to a finger pointing each way. You could change it to an arrow, check, X, and so on and so forth. I guess it's according to what you are using it for. So some other options you have here, you're going to see this. It's hard to see what it is. It looks like it's just like a landscape, but if you click on that, that will allow you to find a picture from your computer that you can place on the screen. Let's see if I can find a picture here. Let's try the butterfly. Actually, let's try the Buckeye game. Here we go. And then I get to actually place it on the screen, so you can see myself and my wife at the Buckeye game. So let's see, you have some other options here as well. So if you click on that star, here are some different, just basically different clipboard pictures that they have. If you click on them, or double click on it, you can place it anywhere on the screen. You can enlarge it or shrink it, however you like. There are some actual math operation symbols as well that you could use for math teachers, math relations, statistics, and so on and so forth. And then one of my favorite tools, I think, in this whole thing is this camera here. What this camera allows you to do is actually take a picture of another part of the screen or another application. So let's say I am going to want to take a picture of a problem from my textbook. So let's say a student says, you know, Mr. Hammond, I'm having trouble with number 1 from page so on and so forth. What I could do is say, okay, well, let me pull that up on the screen so we can both look at it at the same time. And I would click on that camera, and I'm going to, there are several different options here. What I like to use is a selected area. The selected area allows you to pick the actual area that you are going to take a picture of. Now, if you use the entire desktop, it's going to take a picture of the whole desktop. So I'm going to use a selected area. You'll see what that does here in a second. And we're going to click capture. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull over. What you're going to see here is something like this. And it kind of overlaps. Now, there we go. So here's what we would see from my textbook. And what I'm going to do, notice that it's still kind of, when I do this, it's still showing the previous screen that was the Illuminate scene. What I want to do is click on refresh. And then what it does, and now it can actually see the screen that is there. So I'm going to take a look at number 1. So now I don't want to actually take a picture of this whole thing, so I'm going to go to the bottom right hand corner. You're just going to see a double arrow. Once you see that double arrow, you can drag your mouse up and shrink that up a little bit. Now I'm going to actually take a picture of 1 through 3. Now you're going to see a little pink area off to the right. Notice if the larger I make this, the more pink area you see. The white area actually would indicate the ideal size for the picture to get the ideal quality of the picture. So if I'm going way out here and taking a picture of all this area, the quality of the picture is not going to be quite as good. However, since I'm just using it to show examples, it's not going to be a big deal for me. So I pick my area, click snap, takes me right back to the screen, and I just click wherever I want it. Left click on that, and then a student and I can take a look at that problem together on the whiteboard, and we could use whatever writing tools that we need to figure it out.